Hi, welcome to Yoga with Becs. This is Yoga for Herniated Disc Pain, Week 1 Gentle Movement. My name is Becca. Today I'm in the Dominican Republic. Spinal safety awareness, this video does not have any forward flexion or twisting. Please check the description box below for details. Now grab your mat and let's find your space. Okay, let's get started with the first pose will be standing. So please join me on the mat. We're gonna do some gentle back bends to start. So I'm gonna turn to this side so you can see me. Let's bring your feet hip width apart. So you can do a little check here by twisting the heel in and out. About 1 foot length is your hip width apart. Feet parallel and standing up tall. Let's take a few minutes before we start, just to bring the body into the moment, the mind into the moment. Feeling our feet firmly grounded, all 4 corners of the feet pressing into the ground. Got our thighs engaged and our glutes engaged to support ourselves. And then from the hips up, our spine is extending up, up high. You can feel as if someone is pulling you up with a little string at the top of your head. You can close your eyes for a few minutes here if you'd like. Let's bring our minds into our bodies. Focus on how we're feeling. And come into the present moment. Feel the earth grounding you. Feel the nourishing air around you. And feel the space in your body. Take a few deep breaths. Okay, now bring your mind back. Gently open your eyes if they were closed. We're going to do our little back bends here. So we're going to be very gentle. We're going to bring our arms to our shoulders, cross them in front of us, hand to shoulders. And we're going to keep that extension in the spine that we just worked on. We're going to take a deep breath in. And when we breathe out, we're going to engage our core and bend back from the hips, just a little bit back. And then come back up to breathe in. So we're breathing in, breathe out to stretch back, up and back. We're not just falling, we're stretching up and back, and then breathe in to come back to center. So let's go a little deeper depending on your comfort level. Make sure that you've got your core engaged to support. Take a deep breath in, and breathe out, come back. Keeping the hips over the feet. Don't press them too far forward. Keep them on centered. Breathing in to come up. And again, breathe in. Breathe out to come back. Stretching up, up and out. Creating space in that spine. Come back. One more time. Breathing in to rise up. Breathing out to stretch up and back. Engage that core support. And then come back to center, breathing in. Very nice. So that is a great exercise to help with herniated discs or sciatica, bringing those discs back in theory, we hope. So now let's come down to the ground. I'm gonna come down in a very spinal safe way. Please, I do have another video on this that goes through it step by step if you'd like to make sure you got it safely. We're going to step forward with 1 foot into a split squat, keeping the backs in neutral the whole time, coming back, bringing the knees back together, hands on the thighs. We're going to start to come forward, keeping that straight, neutral back, and then falling down onto our hands into tabletop. Okay, so now that we're down into tabletop, we're going to come into cow pose. So starting with the spine neutral, our wrists are under our shoulders, knees are hip width apart underneath our hips. Make sure those shoulders feel nice and wide, open through the hips, that natural arch in the back. We're going to tip our tailbone up as we breathe in, arch the back and look forward. And then breathe out, come back to a neutral spine. Again, breathing in, tilt that tailbone up, arch the back, look forward. The nice back bend in there. And then breathe out, come back to neutral. Breathing in, arch the back. Breathing out, come back to neutral. Breathing in to arch the back. And breathing out, come back to neutral. Let's do one more time. Breathing in to arch. And breathing out to neutral. So we're only doing cow, not cat, because we don't want to do too much forward flexion depending on how level your back is at, and we want to be back safe in this video. Okay, now we're going to come into bird dog. So bird dog, we're starting from our tabletop position where we are. And what we're going to do is we're going to put our weight into our hands and our left knee, and then we're going to rise up our right leg, extend it out back, and bring it up straight behind us. So we're not, the other three pillars are strong and supportive right now. We've just extended one leg straight out and back, keeping the spine in neutral. And then let's lower that down. Back to hip width apart. And let's try the other leg. Just balancing our weight into our right knee, bringing the left leg up, extending, stretching out through the back of the leg, keeping that spine in neutral. And then bring that leg down. Now let's do this again, and we're going to bring the opposite arm up to meet. So let's bring our right leg straighten it, bring it up to in parallel with your body. Now make sure your weight is strong in your right hand and your left knee, and then bring this left arm also out parallel to the ground. You've got a nice extension through the back, neutral spine. Hold this for a minute, not a full minute, in theory, and bring it back down. And let's do the other side. Let's start bringing that leg up, straight into the leg, bringing it up to parallel. And then make sure your weight is strong through your left hand, right knee. Bring that right arm up, again, parallel with the body, parallel with the ground, and extending through the spine forward and back. Getting a nice extension, and then bring them both gently back down. Find their space, shoulder width apart, hip width apart, and let's do each side again. Breathing in, extend that leg back, right leg back, left arm forward. Use your core for balance here. One more deep breath. And then bring them gently back down. Very nice. Other side, extending that back leg, left leg out, right arm up, stretching both sides. Engage that core for support. Pressing into the fingertips and the hand on the ground. Very nice support. One more deep breath. And then bringing the arm and leg back down, back to tabletop. Very nice. Let's do one more on each side. We came here to do a little work today, right? Okay. It's gentle movement, but a little work. Let's bring that right leg back out, straighten it up, left arm forward. We're gonna hold for a count of 3. 1, 2, use that core. 3, and lower down. Other side, extending that left leg out, reaching forward with the right arm. 1, 2, and 3. Gently bring it back down. Very nice. All right, now we're ready to relax a little bit. We're gonna come down into crocodile, and we're gonna come down through cobra. So let's bring our knees back a little bit, hands a little forward, and then gently using the support of our arms, come down into crocodile. All the way down into our bellies, bodies fully stretched out, feet are together. Bring your hands together, place them palms on top of each other, palms down. Make yourself a little pillow with your hands. And then for your feet, just bring your heels out to the side, toes together. And we can take a few minutes, few breaths here to relax. You can close your eyes here. One more deep breath. This pose is excellent for relaxation, in the low back especially. Now let's just switch the other side with the head. Just get a little bit of a different there, so bring your head around to the other side. Adjust your pillow if you need. Take a few breaths on this side as well. And then bring your head back to neutral. We want to roll over onto our backs. We're going to do bridge pose. So let's just gently roll over onto our side, all the way onto the back. So we've got our backs on the ground, feet on the ground, knees bent. Do a few rounds of bridge. Bring your feet in pretty close so they can kind of touch, but then give them a little space still. Arms are down. We want to bring our palms up actually. So we're going to have our elbows firm into the ground. You can relax your hands here into fists or whatever's comfortable. Make sure our feet are hip width apart. And we're going to press into the feet, squeeze those glutes, engage the core, and rise the hips up. So pressing those hips up, 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 up. Making sure your knees aren't going too far forward over your feet. Focusing on bringing the hips up. Arms are strong here to support. Deep breaths. One more deep breath up here. Pressing the hips up. And then gently lowering down. Give your back a second to relax there. We're going to come up again. Take a deep breath in. Press your feet into the ground and those hips up to the sky. 3 deep breaths here. Inhale 1. Inhale 2. So use those glutes, use that core. Inhale 3. And gently lower back down. Very nice. Now let's come into a Shavasana to end off for today. Let's bring our legs out straight. Now, I do have another video with modifications for Shavasana. If you need a modification, please check the video. Let's bring our legs out, feet out wide as the mat. Let the legs flop out to the side. Bring our arms out beside the body. Give your body a little space. Palms are up. Make yourself comfortable. And then once we've got our position, we want to stay here. The goal is to not move the body. We're going to focus on relaxing without specific movement. So we're going to bring our awareness around our body, different places, to encourage relaxation and encourage melting into the ground. Let's breathe into our feet and relax our feet. Breathe into our knees and relax our knees. Breathe into the hips and relax your hips. Breathe into your chest and relax your chest. Breathe into your hands and relax your hands. Breathe into your elbows and relax your elbows. Breathe into your shoulders and relax your shoulders. Breathe into your neck and relax your neck. Relax your eyes, your forehead, your jaw. Feel your whole body melting into the ground. And imagine the ground is rising up to support you. Surrender your body into the ground. And as we relax our body, we want to keep our minds focused on this moment. As any thoughts come into your mind, acknowledge them and let them float up, up and away as you stay grounded. Find space in your mind for the present moment. Let's continue to breathe naturally here. Take a few minutes just to melt into the ground. Okay, now let's bring our awareness back. Start to wiggle our toes and fingers. Keep your eyes closed. Stretch yourself out a little bit. Get some movement in the body. Let's bring your left arm up overhead. Roll over onto your left side. Bending those knees, come into Tadasana. Keep your eyes closed. Gently press yourself up to seated. Find whatever comfortable position for you is good for you. You can join me in a few Oms today. Bring your hands to prayer. We'll say Om 3 times. Take a deep breath in. You can gently open your eyes. Thank you for joining me today. Take a minute to thank yourself for taking the time to take care of your back. Thank your body for supporting you today through injury and in health. Namaste. If you like this video, please let me know, share the love. I'd love to hear from you. Give me a like, leave me a comment. Let me know what you want to see next time. See you then. Bye. Have a beautiful day.